The 1957 Major League Baseball All-Star Game was played in St. Louis, Missouri. Fans voted in the starters, and it was each National League city had a newspaper sponsoring the ballots. Cincinnati took it to heart, and they launched a major campaign to stuff the ballot box. People who went to bars were said to not be served until they filled out all-star ballots. It was pushed on an early morning television show heavily, radio, and through the newspaper. And Cincinnati accumulated so many ballots, as many as the rest of the league combined. They had all their starters on the all-star team. Fort Frick, the commissioner of baseball, felt like that would be a travesty to let that stand. So he replaced 3 of the starters with Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and I believe Stan Musial. He said he felt that out of respect to the Cincinnati fans, he didn't want to disrespect them, but he felt like it was not typical of a National League All-Star team. George Crowe, the first baseman, and Wally Post, an outfielder, got left out in the cold, but the manager picked Gus Bell as a backup, and Gus Bell hit a 2-run double late in the game to bring the score AL 3, National League 2. Take that, Fort Frick. The AL did hold on and win the game 6-5. Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you the 4th game of the 1957 tournament. We have 1 game online, we played 2 offline, and this is the 4th game. The last offline game was the Baltimore Orioles beating the Boston Red Sox. Orioles won 2-1. This game is the 1957 Philadelphia Phillies at the 1957 Cincinnati Reds. We've seen the starting lineups. Let's play ball. On the mound for Cincinnati is Brooks Lawrence. He was 16-13. We need to do a bullpen roll. See what kind of stuff he's bringing out of the warm-ups. He rolled a 19. That's a C column. Not his best stuff. Richie Ashburn steps into the box. And the Phillies' speedy center fielder swinging the bat from the left side against the right-handed Brooks Lawrence. Here's the first roll of game 41. Is to the pitcher's card, base on balls. We are playing Fall Classic Baseball. This is only the 2nd game that's gone up on my channel, and the 4th game I've played. Ashburn is fast. We're going to use the automated steal system, except for I'm going to include the catcher's arms. Here is Chico Fernandez, the Philadelphia shortstop. 4-4 is a single for Fernandez. A line drive to center field will place the base runners in the stadium. This is Fernandez at first. And we have, see where the runner goes. And that's on the fast action card. Line drive to center field, runner first to third. F runner advances to third. And he's going to be safe. So Ashburn is a fast runner. Runners on the corners for the Phillies and nobody out. First baseman, Eddie Boucher. Or Shea, I think maybe Eddie Boucher. 62 goes off to the pitcher's card, column 3. That's going to be an out. And that's a line drive to left field. The runner on third, Ashburn, will be able to tag, and he scores on the sacrifice fly. The Phillies are on the board, 1-0. Batter up is Rip Rapolsky. There's a pitch from Lawrence. 4-4 is base hit for Rip Rapolsky. Base hit to left field. There's a runner on first. Check the arm. All right, Robinson is a 4. And that means the number means, the A means average arm, but 4 means 1 to 4, he'd be out if he tries to go to third. So he's not going to try that. Runners on first and second. So we're not going to try to go to third on the 1 to 4 odds. Runners on first and second. Here is Harry Anderson. Still only one out. Here's the pitch to Anderson. It's a 1-2. That's an out. And we're taking the outs off the dice. And that's a fly ball to left field. Runners will hold. 2 outs. Frank Robinson makes the play. It's up to Stan Lopetta for the Phillies to add to the Phillies lead. Here's the pitch to Stan Lopetta, the catcher. 21 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Philadelphia 1, Cincinnati coming to bat. Jack Stanford takes the mound for the Phillies, 19-game winner in 57. If you collect championship teams, you probably remember him being on the 62 San Francisco Giants team where he won 25 games. Fastball pitcher pitching to Johnny Temple. 21 is an out. That's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Sanford snags it and throws the first. 1 away. Here's Roy McMillan, the shortstop. Be spectacled shortstop. Swings the bat from the right side. 3-3 is a single for Roy McMillan. He'll be on first. He's a fast runner. Stolen base success rate 17. That's pretty high. Frank Robinson didn't have so many home runs and high average. I might try to hit and run, but we're going to let Frank Robbie swing the bat unimpeded. Here's the pitch to Frank Robinson. 5-5 is going to be a double to the right center field gap. The runner to first holds, the F runner scores. Temple is a average speed, so he's going to be a third. Second and third for Cincinnati. Infield for the Phillies will play at normal depth. George Crowe steps up to the plate from the left side. 271 hitter with 31 homers in 1957. (5-1) is a strikeout chart. That's a 7. So we go to Sanford's. By the way, his bullpen roll was an A. That was done off camera. Sorry about that. So Sanford is a 7. Strikeout number is 1 to 5. So we go to the KD chart. It'd be a fast action chart. 51 chart would be possible error on the shortstop. Philly shortstop is Fernandez. 7 is the error number. So we'll get a 20-sided dice roll. We're in the first inning. The dice roll is for the D20 is a 1. So that is going to be an error. And 1 star means 1 base. So McMillan scores, and Robinson goes to third. Crowe is at first. Crowe is a slow runner at first base. Gus Bell's the batter, and the game is tied. 1-1. Here's a stretch. The infield's still playing normal depth. Pitch to Gus Bell. 2-4 is HBP 1-4. It's a 5. So it's going to be an out. And that is a ground ball to first base. Boucher takes it unassisted, but the runners advance and the man scores. It's now 2-1 Cincinnati with 2 outs and a runner at second base. Ed Bailey, offensive catcher for the Cincinnati Reds, 261 with 20 homers. A 3-2 goes to the pitcher's card, and he is out. Fly out to center field. That's the third out. But the Cincinnati Reds scored 2, and they take the leads. We go to the top of the second. Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia 1. An eventful first inning for both clubs. Here we go, the second. Granny Hamner will lead off for Philadelphia, longtime shortstop for the Phillies from the late 40s, about 48 to 58. He played shortstop. Very durable player. Pitched once in a while, had a very strong arm. And after his career, he was a coach for the Kansas City A's, developed a knuckleball, and in 1962 made a few relief pitchers with his knuckleball. Here's the pitch to Granny Hamner. 1-5 is a out. Fly ball to left field. Frank Robinson is under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Pudd'nhead Willie Jones steps up to the box. Swings from the right side. Here's the windup and the pitch from Brooks Lawrence. 21 is out. Ground ball to first base. Flips to the pitcher covering. 3-1. 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Jack Sanford. I like Fall Classic, including the hitters cards. And you get the hitter statistics for the pitchers on the bottom. 169 hitter in 1957. 2 outs, bases clear. Here's the pitch. 63 goes to the pitcher's card. Brooks Lawrence is working off column C. That's an out. And it's a fly out to Frank Robinson in the left. 3 up and 3 down for the Phillies in the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia 1. Red second inning will be Wally Post, Don Hoke, and Brooks Lawrence. 52 is a strikeout check. 8, column 1, 1 to 5. So it's not a strikeout. We'll go to the defense chart. 52, we'll check the errors for the second baseman. Baseman is Granny Hamner, and let's get a number off of the second inning. D20 column is a 6, and that's going to be within the error range. So it's an error, and that was a 2-base advance on the error, so he goes to second. Don Hoke. The stretch by Sanford, and here's the pitch to the Phil's third baseman. 31 is over to the pitcher's card. Sanford's working off A, and that's an out. Ground ball to second base, and Hamner makes that play, but Post goes to third. 1 away. And now we've got the pitcher, Brooks Lawrence. Infield's going to play into the pitcher. Let's see if Sanford can get a fastball past Brooks Lawrence. 21 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs, and the infield moves back and to normal depth. Here is Johnny Temple, the top of the order. Okay, 15 is an out. That is a ground ball to Hamner. The throw to first. At the end of the inning, the Reds don't score. We go to the top of the third from Crosley Field. It's Cincinnati 2 and Philadelphia 1. All right, Hall of Famer Richie Ashburn leads off the top of the third. He is a tremendous defensive center fielder. He's got a 15 range. So 1 through 15 on an air check on him. He'll make the play. But he's also a good offensive player. Not a lot of power, but good. It's for good average. 297 hitter and 57. Pitch to Richie Ashburn, 21. He is going to be out on a line drive right back to the left fielder. 1 away. Chico Fernandez steps into the box. He is 1 for 1. Single. 6-4 is to the pitcher's card. Out. And that is a ground ball to second base. 2 quick outs for the Phillies in the top of the third. Here is Ed Boucher, the first baseman. 17 homers, 293 hitter, and 57. Ed Boucher hit 293, 17 homers, and 57. Here's the pitch to O'Shea, 44. That's a possible triple. It's a base hit for O'Shea. A 1-2 on the 20-sided die would have been a triple, but O'Shea's at first. Somehow had that marker on first already. I don't know how that happened. Here is Ripper Polsky. 2 outs. O'Shea at first. Stretch and the pitch. 3-6 to the pitcher's card is an out. And that is a fly ball to left field. Caught by Frank Robinson, who's been busy out there today. Phillies are retired in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia 1. Roy McMillan steps into the box, the Cincinnati shortstop. Bottom of the third inning, 2-2 roll. That's going to be a single 1-17. It's a 4 base hit for Roy McMillan. He is normally a light-hitting shortstop, but he hit 272 and 57, and he's 2 for 2 today. Fast runner at first. Here's the young slugger, Frank Robinson. 5-3 is a defense check. 7. Sanford's a column A. That's too high, so we'll go to the range of the right fielder. Rapolsky's at 10. Let's roll the D20. And 20 is out of that range. That's going to be a single. So I believe I go to the next card to see what the base runner does, and he can go first to third because he's fast. So McMillan goes to third, runs on the corners, and nobody out for George Crowe. Enfield's playing back, hoping for a double play. Here's a pitch from Jack Sanford to George Crowe. 5-2 is another defense check. The 20-side die is too high. 52 is a shortstop air check. Shortstop is Fernandez. 7. Let's get a number for 7. 20-sided die. Third inning. The number is 2. That's going to be an error. E6. So we know McMillan will score. 3-1 Reds, and let's see what where the runner on first goes to. So the original card was a right field check, single 1 star, so he goes to second. Unearned run for the Reds. Here is Gus Bell. Replaced by Willie Mays on the All-Star team, but it was picked to be a reserve in the 57 All-Stars after the ballot stuffing incident. Ford Frick stopped the fan voting after 1957 and went to the players. 61 is off the card of Jack Sanford, column A. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 out. Here's Ed Bailey. All right, Bailey was not replaced on the All-Star team and started at catcher. 23. Swing and miss, strike 3. Caught him looking. Or not, can't catch him looking if he swings and misses. 2 outs. Here is Wally Post. 5-6 is going to go to the pitcher's card. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Sanford gets in big trouble in the third, but strikes out the side to get out of it without much damage. 1 unearned run. We go to the fourth. Reds 3 and the Phillies 1. Harry Anderson leads off the fourth for the Phillies. They're down by 2 here at Crosley Field. 1-6 is an out. A ground ball to first base. Unassisted. 1 away. Stan Lopata. .21 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Lopata has been a strikeout victim both times he's hit today. And now Granny Hamner. 5-6 is a fielding column or pitching column C. Another strikeout. And that's the end of the fourth. 1, 2, 3, the Phillies go down. Bottom of the fourth, 3-1 Reds. In the fourth, it'll be Hoke, the pitcher Lawrence, and then to the top of the order and Johnny Temple. 6-2 goes to the pitcher's column. Swing and miss, strike 3. 4 straight strikeouts for Jack Sanford, and it's 5 on the game. That fastball is kicking, and now he's dealing some fire. Here's the pitcher, Brooks Lawrence. Let's see if he can strike him out. 45, pitcher's card. Didn't strike him out, but it is a ground ball to the shortstop. So Lawrence makes contact, but is thrown out by Chico Fernandez for the second out. Top of the order, and Johnny Temple. 5-2, another defense check. 16, too high for the strikeout column. And 5-2, we'll draw a fast action card. Air check on the second baseman. That's Granny Hamner. And he is 1 through 8. 20-sided die will be an error. It's a 3. That's an error on Granny Hamner. And Johnny Temple is at first base. That is the 4th Philadelphia error in the game. Okay, yesterday's game that we posted yesterday had only 1 error. Temple's at first, average runner. Here is Roy McMillan. 21 is an out, a ground ball to Hamner, and he will make this play 4-3. We go to the top of the 5th. Reds lead 3-1. All right, Willie Puddinhead Jones leads off for the Phillies. I do kind of miss not having bio and nicknames on the cards, but these fast action cards though are terrific. They're high quality, very thick, glossy, and have a lot of information on them. Here's the pitch to Willie Jones. 34 is a base hit off column C for Brooks Lawrence. If he had his best stuff, he would have been out, but he doesn't have his best stuff today. Willie Jones leads off with a single. Average speed at first. Pitcher Jack Sanford. Sanford will be called upon to bunt, and coming with the fast action cards that I ordered was simple charts. Here is the bunt chart. So we roll a 6-sided die to see if he makes contact, otherwise it's a strikeout, and we check James Sanford's sacrifice hit rating is 1-5, so 1-5 he'll make contact. 4 he does make contact. Now we roll again to see if it's a good bunt. It's a 6, that's outside of the range. It's not a good bunt. And since it's a 6, roll again to see if it's a double play pop out. If the roll is 2, it's a double play pop out. Otherwise, it'll be a fielder's choice. It's 4, so a fielder's choice. And Sanford goes to first. The runner on first is out. We'll score at 3-1. That last roll was a 4. So we'll send that on to the right side to the first baseman, making the play. Oh, actually, it would not be 3-1. It would be 3-6. Fielder's choice. And now Sanford's the runner at first. He's slow. Top of the order, and Richie Ashburn. .45 goes to the pitcher's card. That is an out. 15 with a runner on first is a ground ball to first. Base runner goes to second. 3 unassisted. Sanford's on second with 2 away. Chico Fernandez. 6-5 is a homer check on the pitcher card, -5. 13 minus 5 is 8. It's a 9 over the 8. That's going to be an out, and it's a fly ball to right field. Fernandez got it all, but not enough power to get it out of the ballpark, so it is caught, and that's the end of the top of the 5th inning. Reds 3, Phillies 1. Frank Robinson leads off the last of the 5th. Reds up by 2, try to pad that lead, 25. He is going to be an out on a ground out to third base. One away. Frank Robbie is 2 for 3. Today he singled and doubled. George Crowe. 5-6 goes to the pitcher's card. It's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sanford's operating off column A. Here is Gus Bell. And that was a 4-4 roll. That's a single for Gus Bell, a 2-out base hit. He's 1 for 3. Slow runner at first, and Ed Bailey. 3-2 goes to the pitcher's card. That's an out. A fly ball to center field. Richie Aspern is under it and makes the catch. We go to the top of the 6th. Cincinnati 3 and Philly 1. Right in the top of the 6th inning, Ed Boucher steps into the box for Philadelphia, swings the bat from the left side. Not many major leaguers hail from Montana. Dave McNally comes to mind. But Boucher was born in Livingston, Montana. Here's a pitch from Brooks Lawrence. 6-3 goes to Lawrence's card. That's an out. And a ground ball to the second baseman, Johnny Temple, 1 away. Rip Rapolsky. Boucher also played for the Mets and Cubs. Here's Rapolsky. 21 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 quick outs. Harry Anderson. 1-6 is a fly ball to center field. 3rd out. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still the Reds 3 and the Phillies 1. Here is Wally Post, replaced on the All-Star team by Hank Aaron, and not picked to play on the All-Star game as a reserve. He's a 244 hitter, 20 home runs. 1-5 is a pop out to third base. Wally Post is the first out of the bottom of the 6th. Don Hoke. Don Hoke was a third baseman, a very fiery player. 2-2 roll is going to be a solid single for Don Hoke. He's on for the Reds with 1 out, average speed, and the pitcher, Brooks Lawrence, 171 hitter. He's going to take his cuts. See what happens here. 63 goes to the pitcher's card. It's a strikeout. And 7 Reds have been punched out by Jack Sanford. Johnny Temple's the batter. 21 is a fly ball hit to left field. Harry Anderson is under it, and he picks it out of the sky for the 3rd out. We go to the 7th. 3-1 Reds. Big right-hander Brooks Lawrence is rated to pitch to 33 batters. Then his point of weakness comes. And if one bad thing happens after that, his pitching grade goes to column D, which is very bad. So he has pitched to only 18 and 5, 23 batters so far, so he's still 10 away from his point of fatigue. He has allowed 3 singles in the first. Since then, only 2 singles. Here's the pitch to Stan Lopata in the top of the 7th inning. 23 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Lopata goes back to the bench. Strikeout victim. Here is Granny Hamner. Brooks Lawrence has punched out 4 Phillies, 5 Phillies. 4-3 to Hamner goes to the pitcher card. 1 through 4 is a walk, otherwise out, and at 16 is too high for a walk, so that's ground out to the shortstop. 2 down. Willie Puddinhead Jones. 6-2 is a ground out to second base to conclude the top of the 7th inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Phils. Reds 3, Phillies 1. Okay, Jack Sanford is ready to pitch to 35 batters when he starts. He has pitched to 28 thus far. 7 more to go to get to this point of fatigue. Here's the pitch to Roy McMillan, 53. That's a defense check. 15's too high for the strikeout column. And so 53 chart is a range check on the shortstop. Chico Fernandez is an 8. Let's see if he makes that play. 1 through 8. 1 through 8, he'll make the play. 9 to 20 will be a base hit. And it's a single. Base hit for Roy McMillan to lead off the 7th inning. And we know it's a single because that's what it was on the 53. It's indicated as a single. 1 base advance if men were on. Here is Frank Robinson, the 3rd place hitter. Frank Robbie today is 2 for 3, single, double, and scored a run. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Here's the stretch and the pitch. 61 goes to the pitcher's card. Swing and miss, strike 3. George Crowe. George Crowe played, before he came to the minor leagues, he played in the Negro Leagues for 2 years with the New York Black Yankees. He also played professional basketball with the Los Angeles Red Devils, which was an integrated team. And Jackie Robinson was on that team. Here is playing basketball. Here is George Crowe. 45 is to the pitcher's card. Out. 5 with a runner on first. Crowe's a left-handed batter. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. So here's the result on the out chart. Ground ball to first base. 1 advances. A strong arm at first base or average arm would make a double play. So first of all, it's not a 1 on the white dice, it's a 5. And the first baseman's arm rating is average, so his arm rating is average, so it's going to be a 3.63 inning-ending double play. That ends the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. Reds are still up by 2. All right, for the top of the 8th inning, the Philadelphia Phillies are 2 runs down. They're going to call for a pitch hitter. That's going to be Ron Northey, left-handed pitch hitter, 269 batter in 1957. Warming up in the bullpen is Don Cardwell. And let's see how that bullpen warm-up is going. That's a 9. So that's average. When he comes into the game in the 8th, he'll be using the B column. But first, Ron Northey steps into the box, pinch hitter for the Phillies. Here's the pitch to Northey. 32 is an out. Ground ball to the first baseman. Flips to the pitcher covering. Now to the top of the order, and Richie Ashburn. 5 outs to go for Brooks Lawrence position, and that will get the potential tying run to the plate. Chico Fernandez. 1-4 is an out with a 3. Ground ball to third. The runner will hold. All right, Lawrence has got 2 outs. Here is Eddie Boucher, one of the best hitters on the 57 Phillies. A long one could tie it up. Not a whole lot of home run chances. 65 would be 1-13 off the pitcher's card, or 1-6 with the 6-6 ball. Here's the pitch. 2-6 is a single against a right-handed pitcher. So that base hit will send the runner on second. If he's fast, he scores. He's not fast. First and third, 2 outs. Here's Rip Rapolsky. 260 hitter, 20 home runs. It's all on the shoulders of Brooks Lawrence. Here's a stretch and the pitch. The infield's playing back. 5-5, that's 7. That's going to be a double for Rip Rapolsky. And that for sure scores a runner on third. So there's 2 bases at least for the runner at first. He goes first to third and holds. Let's see. Okay, first to home. Fast runner, S hold. Average arm, he could risk it. Or let's see. It's a little confusing. Why would a fast runner hold? Slow runner hold. But average runner could risk it. Eddie Boucher was the runner on first base, so he was average. So he's going to run with risk. That's the blue lettering in the middle of the next fast action card. Roll a D6. A arm throws out, let's see, the center fielder's arm is, let's see, Bell is an A3, so 1 through 3 he'll be out if he wants to risk it. He's a tying run. And 4, 5, 6 he would be safe. Why not? Because if he's out, we still have a runner at second. So 4, 5, 6 he's safe. 1, 2, 3 he is gunned down. He is safe. Tying run, the go-ahead run scores. 2 RBIs on the double by Rapolsky. Not the go-ahead run. Tying run scores. It is 3-3, and they're still in business. Timeout. Redlegs will go to the bullpen and bring in Don Gross. We need to do a bullpen roll, and that is a 10. He's going to have B stuff. Brooks Lawrence pitched well, 7 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. Not sure how many earned runs he'll have allowed. He is responsible for the man at second base. No left-handers in the bullpen for the Reds, so they have to bring in a right-hander. Harry Anderson, a left-hander, will come to bat for the Phillies. There is 1 down. And Rip Rapolsky at second base. 6-6 roll. That's a drive. It might be. Could be. It is caught at the wall. Deep left center field. Don Gross is a left-hander. He's not a right-hander, so it's not a home run. And that's a fly out to center field. But the Phillies, on the strength of 2 doubles and a single, score 2 runs. And they get the game tied. We go to the bottom of the 8th at Crosley Field. Phillies 3 and the Reds 3. Don Cardwell comes to the mound for the Phillies. He had a B warm-up, so he'd be working off column 2. Gus Bell leads off the bottom of the 8th for the Reds. 25 is an out. Fly ball to right field. Bell is 1 for 4. Today's action. Here is Ed Bailey. 5-1. 9 strikeout column, not low enough. So 51 would draw a card. Check the errors of the second baseman. It'll be a 1 base error. if he misplays the play. Granny Hamner is E8. So 1 through 8 will be an error. 13, he makes the play. 2 outs. Wally Post. 6-6 on 17. That's going to be a double, one number too high. Double for Wally Post. And he's in scoring position with 2 outs. For Don Hoke, a 293 hitter in 57. Right on right. They're going to stay with Caldwell. Here's the pitch to Donnie Hoke. 3-4 goes to the pitcher's card. That's a base hit. And the run will score. That's a go-ahead run. RBI single, 4-3 Reds. Fans are going crazy. They saw the lead slip away, but not now. Let's see, gotta make sure, let's back this up. Too soon for the fans to go crazy. Because on that single, the runner was on second. Second to home scores, fast. Runner on first goes to third, so the runner on second does score. So that was not too soon. 4-3 Reds. Pitcher Don Gross. Let's see. 2 outs. I think we'll let him stay in. No, we won't. Timeout. Reds will go to the bench and bring in a pinch hitter, left-hander Smokey Burgess to pinch hit for the pitcher Gross. Herschel Freeman's warming up in the bullpen for Cincinnati. Here's the pitch from Don Cardwell. 1-3 is an out, fly out to left field. 3 away, we go to the top of the ninth. 4-3 Cincinnati. So Herschel Freeman comes to the mound. Let's do his bullpen roll. That is a 5. And he's bringing his A stuff into the game. 1-run lead to try and protect. All right, Stan Lopata will lead off the 9th inning for the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's the pitch to Lopata. 1-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Herschel Freeman brings his A game in, and he's throwing bullets. Lopata grabs some bench. Here is Granny Hamner. Hamner is 0 for 3, and he has committed an error in the game. Here's the pitch to Hamner. 54 is a 54 chart, which is the wild pitch, fastball, unusual play. And that's on the back of the cards. So bases are empty. Fly ball right field. Roll versus E rating for an error. Go to exotic error chart if there is an error. So the right fielder is Wally Post. 1 through 4 is his error rating. 11, he makes the play. 2 outs. Last chance. Pudd'nhead Jones. Six roll. Jones has got some power, but it's a 1 on the power number, and so it's a 4. It's going to be a double for Willie Jones. He's at second, potential tying run. We're going to see a pinch hitter. And pitch hitting for the Phillies will be the pitcher, Harvey Haddix. Haddix is a 309 hitter, and he is left-handed hitting against a right-handed Herschel Freeman. Here's a stretch and a pitch to Harvey Haddix. 5-4 is the roll. That's a 54 chart. Strike 3 if catcher range rating G as he frames the pitch ball 4 if range rating B. In gets strike 3 away. So the range rating on the catcher at Bailey is B. So that's ball 4. Haddix gets a walk, slow runner at first. His run's not the important run. The main thing is to get it tied first. He could be the winning run. So we should pitch run. And that pitch runner will be Bob Bowman. He is rated fast. So Bowman's at first. Jones is at second. Jones is rated average. And Herschel Freeman will have to deal with Richie Ashburn. Here's the stretch. The pitch to Ashburn. 6-3 is an out. Ground ball to first base. Fielded there by George Crowe. 3 outs. Ball game's over. Well, this looks to me to be a game that pretty much tested a lot that Fall Classic Baseball has to offer. We went to the defense charts, the 54 chart, got it to use the bunt chart, and here's how it went. The Philadelphia Phillies scored 3 runs on 7 hits and 4 errors. The Reds scored 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors. 4 errors is more errors than I can recall a team committing in any of my games for quite a while. There were 4 in the game total, all by one team, the Philadelphia Phillies. The winning pitcher was Don Gross, and Herschel Freeman gets a save. The losing pitcher was Don Cardwell. No home runs in the game. And today's star of the game looks like it would be a little shortstop, Roy McMillan, who went 3 for 4 and scored 2 runs for the Reds. Hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, hit the like button and I can't say it. the sub button, the subscription button. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.